Dear Minister of Intelligence of the State of Israel, Her Excellency Mrs. Gila Gamliel, dear Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Mr. Fariz Rizaev, dear ambassadors, dear members of Knesset, dear politicians, dear representatives of Azerbaijani community in Israel, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hoş gelmişsiniz. Brukim abayim. It's great to have you all here at the first reception dedicated to the Independence Day of the Republic of Azerbaijan in the State of Israel. This year we're celebrating the 105th anniversary of the independence of Azerbaijan, of the Republic, which was established in 1918. The first democracy in the Muslim world, the first democracy that over a century ago brought the values to this region, values of equality, values of peaceful coexistence, of multiculturalism, values of equal rights to men and women. And I'm honored to welcome all of you here as the first ambassador of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the State of Israel. This year's special in our bilateral relations. Our diplomatic relations are 31 years old. Relations between our people are thousands of years old. But this year we established the embassy. Less than 2 months ago we were celebrating the opening of the embassy of Azerbaijan. And it has been less than 3 months that me and my colleagues have arrived in Israel. We have felt the warm hospitality, the true friendship of our Israeli hosts, of our friends. And using the opportunity, I would like to extend my gratitude and gratitude of all my team here and on behalf of the Republic of Azerbaijan for all the hospitality, all the friendship, all the support that we have been seeing from your side since we have been here. Definitely, we're standing on the strong, solid foundation of friendship, history, relationships between Azerbaijani and Jewish nation. And I'm proud to represent the country, this country here in Israel, a country where the notion of anti-Semitism has not existed before, does not exist today, and will not exist in the future. We're celebrating the anniversary of the First Republic. It's worth mentioning that in the Azerbaijan People's Republic in 1918, one of the ministers in the government, Minister of Health, was of Jewish origin, Mr. Yevsey Gindes. One of the members of parliament was of Jewish origin. So the history of multiculturalism in Azerbaijan existed a century ago, but didn't start a century ago. It started many centuries ago, and we are seeing today the fruits, the results. Definitely, we have a long road ahead of us. We're enjoying really high-level political relationship, cooperation in various fields of economy, people-to-people level, and the fact that so many people are here, and I know even more wanted to be here, is the best example of true friendship between our nations. Without further ado, I would like to give the floor to Her Excellency Minister Gila Gamliel, and would like to say to her, thank you for being together with us, for celebrating this special day together with us. Please, Her Excellency.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Amado, my dear friend, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Fariz Rizaev, distinguished ambassadors and members of the diplomatic missions in Israel, honorable guests. It is with great honor that I stand here today and take part in the celebration of the Independence Day of the Republic of Azerbaijan, the first ever to be organized by the newly opened embassy here in Israel. I wish to congratulate you, Mr. Ambassador Mamado, and to thank the President of Azerbaijan, His Excellency President Ilham Aliyev, for the important and natural decision of opening the embassy in Israel, which marks a major milestone in our relations. Israel and Azerbaijan share a deep and enduring bond, one that has been built on a foundation of mutual respect and trust. We are united by our common values of religious freedom, tolerance, and respect for diversity. I visited Azerbaijan 2 months ago for a meeting with the President Ilham Aliyev in order to discuss our mutual strategic interests, and I was delighted to see how deep the relationship between our two nations. Jews have lived for centuries in Azerbaijan as active and proud members of the community, making Azerbaijan a home to biggest Jewish community in the Muslim world today. As well as in Israel, a vibrant Azerbaijan diaspora lives and prospers. Many of them are here today, and I wish to thank them for being a cultural and historical bridge between our nations. Our countries do not live in the same neighborhood, but we do share some of the same challenging neighbors. Just as Iran attempts to attack Israelis around the world directly or through proxies, they have recently attacked the Azerbaijan embassy in the heart of Tehran and are suspected of standing behind the assassination attempt of an Azerbaijan member of parliament outside his house in Baku. Just as Iran threats Israel with destruction, it conducts military exercises on your borders. And as we all know, Iran continues the race forward with its nuclear weapons program, which we cannot accept and the world cannot afford. Today, however, is a time not only to reflect on the many milestones that have brought us here, but also to look ahead to the bright future that awaits us. We see a future where our two nations continue to work together to promote peace and stability in our region and around the world. We see a future where our nations come together to share their knowledge and expertise, to learn from one another, to build a better future for both our countries. Today, let us also celebrate the close and growing friendship. Let us continue to work together to develop our economical relationship and to build a better future for our people and for all those who share our commitment to peace and tolerance. Mr. Ambassador, on this special day, I would like to warmly wish you, the government, and the people of the Republic of Azerbaijan security, peace, prosperity, and success. May the friendship and the good relation between our two countries continue to flourish. Please join me in raising a glass on wishing you life. Thank you very much.
I would like to give the floor to Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Azerbaijan, His Excellency Mr.
תודה רבה, מר שגריר. Your Excellency, dear Madam Minister, Excellencies, Ministers, members of Knesset, dear ambassadors, colleagues, it is an immense pleasure and honor to represent the government of Azerbaijan on this particular joyous occasion of the 150th anniversary of the first Azerbaijani Democratic Republic, to celebrate it here in Eretz Israel with our true friends and partners. We want to thank you for your support, for your friendship, and for the confidence you place in our relations. 105 years ago, the Azerbaijani nation undertook the first ever attempt to create and establish a modern state. Regretfully, the state was only destined to live 23 months, but the light of this aspiration was alive in our hearts, and we took it for 70 plus years until the historical conditions were ripe for a second attempt, which we are still carrying on. The values that the first Azerbaijani Democratic Republic was built upon represent the foundation of the Azerbaijan Republic today. These values of secularism, tolerance, respect for all religions, cultures, and civilizations, and the determination to develop friendly relations with our friends and partners across the globe is the driving principles of our domestic and foreign policy. The 30 years of diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and Israel were not a pause. They were not spent in vain. We laid the foundation that allowed us to grow trade, to develop relations in economy and energy, to exchange best practices and experience in high-tech, cybersecurity, education, and many other fields. I would like to reiterate that when I hear the phrase that the sky is the limit in our relations, I have to strongly but respectfully disagree. Because today we're talking about cooperation in space between Azerbaijan and Israel. So the sky is no longer the limit. There are no limits for the development of our friendship and partnership, which will continue to grow, which will continue to prosper for the benefit of our two nations, and will provide an important contribution to international peace, security, and stability. This year is a year of anniversaries and jubilees. It's the 105 years since the establishment of the First Republic in Azerbaijan, 75 years since the establishment of Motherland, Israel, and we congratulate you on this anniversary. Our relations are also built on a very important foundation of the vision of our leaders, and this year we're celebrating the 100 years since the birth of Heydar Aliyev, our late national leader, and 50 years of the sad and unfortunate day when the great national leader of Israel, David Ben-Gurion, passed away. Their vision, their views, their principles, their wills represent a very strong contribution to the development of our relations, and we have a great work to do and to continue, and we will